Hi, welcome to my channel. My name's Tina. I'm going to be doing a reading for Sagittarius. You're the last one for this go round, so I just gonna know who you are. I think this happened a couple times ago too. So what I did was I pulled an oracle card. It's called Keeper of the Scales. It's number 38, which adds up to 11. Fairness and balance. That's kind of a Libra vibe. It's a kind of a what do they call it? Justice card? Yeah, I think so. So I'm going to read this really quick. It'll just take a second. The law of harmony is enacted when the Keeper of Scales comes to you as an ally. Align with her as the law states, making conscious choices that create balance in your life. When you do, you also magically align with the abundance of the universe and the powerful forces of synchronicity. This creates conditions and possibilities that lead to the fulfillment of your highest intention. Harmony begins with the self and then resonates onward to others. You're in harmony with yourself when you nurture yourself with love, respect, acceptance, and always fully taking responsibility for your actions. Only then can you be in harmony with others. This is because love is the central force that connects all of life and aligns you with like-minded others. Another message is restoration and the positive fair resolution in all disputes, including those involving the legal system or other important exchanges. The Keeper of the Scales is a just and kind ally, always making sure balance is activated on your path. I love that, Sag. And I love the synchronicity part. I have a grandchild that is Sag, and she called me today, was so excited about, she saw 333. It was the number of her order pickup, and the person that made the order's name was Angel, and she called me and she's like, Grandma, you're never gonna believe. And I was like, oh, I'm so excited she finally saw synchronicity. You know, I've been telling them about it for a while and they just kind of look at me and roll their eyes, or at least it feels like they do, but no, she's paying attention. So that's super fun. Little Miss Keeper of the Scales. Okay, so what I see here is I gotta shuffle some more. Angels, spirits, guides, ancestors, archangels, ascended masters, and all that is coming from love and light. Please guide me to give a clear, accurate message for the beautiful Sagittariuses that are gonna watch this video. It's for their highest good and growth. Thank you, Spirit, for always being here. Okay, let's see, Sagittarius. Okay, so you got a Queen of Swords right off the bat. You got a Queen of Wands right off the bat. You've got the World card, letting go. Some old cycles ending, a new one's beginning. You're walking the hell away from something and celebrating it. And wow, things are fair. Here, you're getting some equal give and take. Oh, you're making some choices and some moves here, I see. After there was some arguing and fighting. I see you getting clarity. Making some decisions, possibly about love. I see you resting. Like, have you been sick maybe, or something like that? Resting. Ace of Cups and the Lovers, and then making a decision. Wow. And then the Ace of Wands. You know, you want to know what I think? I pulled out a tons of cards because I'm thinking, like, what the hell is going on here? How come you have two queens? Okay, you have two queens because you probably have two offers, maybe even three, because you also have a king here. So I feel like you've got a lot of options to choose from, like who you know, who you're going to love, who you're going to, and honestly, you might even have to like rest and think about it, like talk to spirit. I don't know. But I do see you deciding. And I don't know here, but it almost looks like I feel like, yeah, you got a lot of options, you guys. Okay, so you got the queen and king, are both queens, swords and wands. What I'm going to do is I'm going to read this like all this energy belongs to you, okay? So first I see you having the energy of the Queen of Swords, which is like taking your heart out of matters and making decisions with your logic. The Queen of Wands, knowing her value, knowing her beauty, understanding how powerful she is, and using that power, exerting that power to change her path. So you're using logic and skill to change your path. You're changing your reality. You're walking through a different door. You're like, fuck it. I'm over this shit. You're walking away. You're just walking the hell away. Everything you've seen so far is not good enough where you're at, right? Yeah, because you're going to stop. It's going to stop. This is the World card. This is an end of one cycle, a beginning of another. What I mean by cycles is like a lesson. Like you've learned a lesson when the World card shows up. And it's time for a new path, a new journey, a new lesson, right? It begins with celebration with the Three of Cups. This could be three beautiful women that you love. Could be sisters, could be anybody, friends. I see in this new world is going to be filled with celebration. It's going to be filled with equal give and take, not one person giving more than the other, you know? I see some kind of clarity coming in after something happens. Like this is kind of a word fight. So like, I don't know what's going on. There's three people involved there. And it's a word fight. One person's crying. One person looks scared. And one person looks like she's in control. You know, whatever that means. Here comes the Ace of Swords, which is clarity. Now, I want you to know something. I see three brand new beginnings here. So you really are ending a cycle and beginning a new cycle. You've got one in swords, one in wands, and one in love. And it just so happens that those are the exact same people on the board. You know, you've got the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Wands, and the King of Cups. So you have three options, three choices. You're going to get three different experiences. And then I keep seeing threes anyway. So watch for threes. That's funny. Okay, so I feel like you had here, you like made a decision about one person and then it hurt you and you had to heal up from it. And then there's another one coming here. This is the Lover's card. This could be special. It's new. You get to decide. But I also see this really cool idea coming. That's like an epiphany about something, too. Keeper of the Scales. So basically what I see is you manifesting a new, brand new beginning. I think, you know, everything that you're doing is going to change. Like this could mean that you're changing what you're doing for work. This could mean you change the way you feel about love, what it looks like. What does it look like to you? Like you thought it was this and now you're going like, I don't know. That didn't feel like love. That didn't feel like love. That's how you're getting the clarity. You know, a lot of times people come in and we have some kind of relationship or situation with them, and we learn something. You know, we learn something about ourselves. We learn something about love, what it is, what it isn't, what's acceptable, what isn't acceptable. And I kind of feel like that's what this whole journey is. I feel like you're walking away from shit that doesn't serve you anymore, and you're just not going to put up with it. I think you're getting a little bit better idea about what your idea of love is. You know, someone told me one time that if you really want a definition of love, like, look at the dog that you have. Like, they never get mad at us. You know? I have a dog. I moved to Hawaii for 1.5 years and didn't take the dog. I got back and he was super excited to see me. He still loves me. He still wants to snuggle me. You know what I mean? Like, so we know these things, right? Like, that is true love. That is unconditional love. They're not able to have conditions on their love. Dogs, you know? And humans, you know, we put conditions on sometimes, but I don't know why that came out of my mouth, but I was just thinking about it. Like, when you look at all the different kinds of love that you've been exposed to, your mom, your dad, your grandma, your grandpa, you know, and what really did feel like? What did you think it felt like, you know? Pay attention to your body, your chakra system.